Hey everybody, welcome back for another episode of State of the Market ending March 31st, 2021 for Barnstable County. So very busy these last few weeks putting properties on the market, working with buyers, trying to get the buyer's offers accepted. We know the market is very robust, and we completely understand that everybody's under a little bit of pressure. The sellers, the buyers, the real estate agents, the attorneys, insurance, everybody. It's just a busy time of year right now. And so today, I wanted to start off with a few testimonials. We don't ask much from our clients once we're completed the transaction, but it's always nice to get a testimonial or a client review. And so today, I just wanted to share these with you guys just to let you know, what we're doing and what we're up against and how grateful we are to work with all of our buyers. And so today, I just thought I'd share a couple with you to let everybody know that you're not alone, okay? Everybody's in the same boat, and we're here for you, all right? So this one's from a husband and wife couple who they've bought multiple properties from me since this review, and so I'll just kind of start it out and kind of get right on it. So Scott chased our dream until it became a reality. With us living out of state in the COVID restraints, he became our representative with all the local knowledge, which area, what we were looking for in a second home. Both he and Nadine were instrumental in our success in providing peace of mind throughout the process. I highly recommend their firm. So, very nice client review. Again, not sharing this to brag by any means, because anybody that knows me knows that is not my style. I just thought it would be a good idea to share these reviews with you to let you know that everybody else is in the same boat. So this one here, we picked this buyer up on a piece of property that was actually under contract, and we worked with him and found him another piece of property. So Scott is extremely knowledgeable about the true value of real estate in the area. He's a real pleasure to deal with and truly cares about finding the right house for his clients. Scott went well beyond what a typical real estate agent would do for their client. I feel very lucky to have Scott as my agent on this transaction. I would highly recommend him and his firm to anyone looking for a home. And the third one, incidentally, these are all during COVID, all within the last 6 to 8 months, right? COVID's been around for a year. Some of these are early on, like March, April, May. Some of them are in September, October, and some of them are just recent. So just go over with you one more, and then we'll get right into the state of the market. Scott and Nadine helped me find/purchase my first home in Dennis during the COVID pandemic. I could not be more thankful for these people. They guided me through every step of the way, answered all my questions in every single phone call. I was so nervous about buying my first home, but Scott and Nadine made me so comfortable and excited for the next step. I would recommend the Scott Zano Realty Group to anyone buying or selling. Amazing and incredible team. Thank you. So there you have it. Those are the type of results that we expect to get when we work with all of our buyers. We never quit, and we're always there for you. Answer the phone, answer a question, share with you about a piece of property that maybe you should buy or maybe you shouldn't buy, right? So let's get right down into the state of the market. It's a very exciting time, and we're very happy to share these stats with you. Everybody knows our stats come from our local MLS, and they're about 30 days behind, so this is right up until March 31st. Let's get right into it and start with the median sales price. So for January of 2021, the median sales price was $519 in Barnstable County, $519.5 to be exact. In February, it dropped just a smidge to $500, and then in March of 2021, it bumped right back up to $545,000 average median sales price in Barnstable County. A year ago in March 2020, that number was only 400, and not only, but it was a very good number, it was 430,000. That's an increase of 105,000 in just 12 months time. So, little story for you today. I have a client that wants to buy a house. She's so excited because she wants to be able to bring herself and her family and her grandkids at some time to the Cape, where she was brought up as a youngster, where her parents and grandparents took her to the Cape. So she wants to invest in the Cape and continue those memories with her family and her grandkids, and so that when her kids are ready to take the property over, that they can bring their kids back to the Cape and keep those long lifetime memories of Cape Cod going on. I see this time and time again where people have come to the Cape. They've been coming for years, since they were in diapers, and they love the Cape so much that they want to come back with their families, invest, and continue those memories. So what I was getting at is home ownership is the key to generational wealth, which kind of reverts back to my little story there. We want everyone watching the videos, and we thank you so much for doing that. Our job as real estate professionals is we want to help you make great decisions, okay? Whether it's in good times or bad. We want all of our sellers and all of our buyers to be the most knowledgeable real estate people out there at the moment. Whether you're selling, we want you to have the most knowledge on when to sell, when to hold off, when to pull the trigger, that type of thing. Same thing as buyers. Give you the most education, give you the most information so you can make an educated decision. Is this a good time to buy, or should I wait? That type of thing. So having knowledge is power, right? So we want to, and that's why we do these videos. Not only do we love doing them, but we also want to share all this information with all of you so you can make the right decision, or the smart decision, right? Next, we're going to get into closed units. Incidentally, if you guys like this information they're putting out, we'd love to hear from you. You can give me a call at 508-566-0051. Shoot me an email at sjzano@gmail.com. We always like to hear from all of our clients and friends and vendors and anyone that's watching the videos. Give us a thumbs up. We love that when you guys are engaged with us, and give us a comment or a thumbs up. All right, and also you might want to share it with a friend. Okay, so next I want to just talk about closed units. Okay, so this is the amount of units that got closed for the 1 month period of March. Okay, so in January there was 364, February 339, and in the end of March 390 sold units. So people say, is that a lot or is that a little? Well, September of 2020 was a peak month with 717 units sold. So we're 350 would be, about half. We're at 390. And the reason why these numbers aren't up a little higher, in my opinion, is just because inventory is so low. There's plenty of buyers out there that could easily drive these numbers up if there was more inventory. So inventory, let's talk about that too for a second. Inventory is on the rise, and it will continue to be on the rise, and that's good news for everybody, buyers, sellers, and real estate agents. With more people being vaccinated these days and more people coming back from Florida, inventory is starting to actually loosen up a little bit. I'm seeing 25, 30 houses go on the market in a single day versus 8 to 10. Some days are better than others. But at the end of the day, the inventory will loosen up, which will give buyers more of a chance to have a little bit more inventory to pick from, and maybe not quite so much competition. So instead of seeing maybe 20 or 30 offers on a property, maybe you might only see 10 or 12, which is great news because it's super competitive right now. So let's get right into Mr. Dom, days on market. So this tells us as real estate agents how many days it takes to get your property under contract. Okay? Typically, like last year, March 2020, typically 68 days was the number, which is phenomenal. Just a little over a couple of months. But take a look at January of 2021, 24 days. All right. February, 30 days on market. March of 2021, just 20 days. So this is an average. Some are selling over the weekend, right? Some take a week, some take a month, but at the end of the day, you're only looking at 20 days average. Last year at this time, we were at 68 days. We're selling properties in about 2/3 less time this year than we were last year. Okay? Unbelievable numbers. The last quadrant of the 4 is going to be our active listings. So this one really kind of controls the market. Supply and demand, right? Supply and demand. You got more supply, then you can take care of the demand. So right now, everybody knows it's no secret that supply is very low and the demand is very high for a number of different reasons. It's a different conversation. I'm not going to get into that now, but if you want to discuss that with me, give me a ring, 508-566-0051. So let's talk about active listings. So these are the amount of properties that are actually on the market for sale. So in January of 2021, we had 704. February of 2021, we had 524. It went down. March of 2021, it went down again to 491. So inventory is declining, but I do see that changing and increasing in the next 30 to 60 days, which is good news. So January of 2020, there was 1,800 homes for sale. February, there was 1,900 homes for sale. This is last year, guys. And then March of 2020, there was 1,998 homes. This month, a year later, in March of 2021, there's 491 homes. So when you subtract 491 homes from last year, 1998, it's a difference of 1,521 fewer homes for sale this year versus last year. Hence, the robust, busy real estate market. I also wanted to throw in today what the interest rate is doing. So 30-year fixed with good credit and the ability to pay is about 2.99. So super low rates. Lots of buyers out there looking for a great place to live, and inventory still remains on the low side, but I do see that changing in the next 30 to 60 days. So in a nutshell, the real estate market on a scale of 1 to 10 is definitely a 9 or a 10. Homes are selling quickly. The median sales price we talked about was $545. Closed units was down only because of supply. And then your active listings are super, super low. So there we have the state of the market for the end of March 31st, 2021. If you guys have any questions or is there anything we can do to help, if you know anybody that's looking to buy or sell, please keep us in mind. We're always happy to help. You guys got my number there. It's 508-566-0051. Shoot me an email at sjzano@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching and spending a few minutes with us on another episode of State of the Market, Barnstable County.